Hey everybody, welcome back to DC Football 101 presented by 14 Rings and NFC East podcast. I'm your host Lucas. And look, we talked about it on the pod last night. Hopefully you guys listened to it. It was our 100th episode. We have special guest Cheese on there from Chatting with Cheese podcast. Make sure you check out that episode after you check this out if you haven't yet. But if you have, then you know that I talked about when we got the team news about how the uniforms were going to be dropping. And that's exactly what happened the next day. These uniforms are exactly, what I think fans were really hoping for. Obviously, I'm more of a burgundy jersey color, but look, the white ones are clean, they're lit, I like them, they're classic. And it really just kind of gives you back like that old nostalgia. Now, obviously, the name's never coming back. It doesn't seem likely that the logo's coming back at this point either. We're talking, of course, of the Redskins logo. That stuff's not coming back. Don't ask for it. I don't think it's happening. It doesn't sound like it's happening. Look, so these are the alternates. You can see them up on the screen there. I'm not going to point them out because I haven't decided where I'm going to put this graphic in afterwards. We'll see. Probably going to be on my right side, but we'll see. Point being here is that, look, the uniforms are lit. They definitely have homage. You have the center stripes in the middle with the white stripes of the helmet that really brings it together. You have the classic sleeves. Obviously, they're not long like they used to back when they won the Super Bowl. That's when these uniforms were based off of the Super Bowl era uniforms. That's what they called them. They said old fit, and, their campaign is all about that, going back to the olden days, which I'm all about. Look, it looks good. Obviously, no Redskins logo there. They're not going to do that. It doesn't seem like they're going to do that at this point. But everything else, it looks pretty classic. The pinstripes on the pants really are like chef's kiss there. Everything's good. Like, look, obviously I'm more of a burgundy fan. You can tell by the background of this video, but overall, I don't know what else you could really ask for at this point. I think you got as much as you could hope for. And if you're a Commanders fan, I think this is good. If you listen to Rio Robinson, friend of the podcast, shout out to Rio. He did a breakdown of this video pretty about these uniforms pretty well too. And there he mentioned, he had discussions with Commanders former executive vice president Jason Wright about the uniforms, and it was insinuated. I'm not trying to get aggregated here, but my understanding is that there's a strong insinuation that these alternative whites will possibly become the eventual white jerseys of the Commanders long term. If that's the case, I think everybody would be happy with that. I would be happy with that because I'm not a fan of the current white jerseys. I don't like it. It looks like we're a college team. I don't like that. So, if this is the direction the team's going for, that's great. Who knows how long this could be? This could be, before it becomes like the official jersey. Rio mentioned in 2027 that could be the case. It could be longer. We gotta wait and see, right? So we'll see. But this is a good first step. I think the fans really appreciate this. Look, if I could, I get myself a jersey right now, but I don't have that type of expendable income, but hopefully you guys do. But these are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. If I could, I would buy a pair for my, uni for myself. But we'll see. Look, it's good overall. I don't think anybody's gonna complain. If I had to rate this jersey on 0 to 10, I'm probably gonna give this like a solid 8. I think this is a really good uni. We'll see these jerseys at least 3 times this season. Week 9 against Seattle on Sunday night. Week 13 against Denver on Sunday night, and Christmas Day against longtime Commanders rival, Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to see this multiple times. I'm excited. I think everybody else should be excited too. Hopefully we can fade out the current white unis, and hopefully within a year or two they're gone. We'll see, though. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. We'll definitely talk about this more on the next episode of 14 Rings and NFC East podcast. Until the next time, guys, I'll see you. Deuces.